Regarding the environment, Toyota has always maintained that there is always a better way. And in keeping with that theme, they've come up with a better Avalon, and that is the Avalon Hybrid. This car has just gone on sale and people are very excited to see it here at the show. Now, whenever you talk about hybrids, the car that dominates discussion is of course the Toyota Prius. And they have the entire Prius family here, the third generation Prius, the Prius C, the Prius V, and of course the Prius plug-in hybrid. Two hybrid versions that have always stayed popular are the Camry Hybrid and the Highlander Hybrid, and a car that's getting a lot of attention is the Toyota RAV4 EV. That's the all-electric version of the RAV4. And in keeping again with the theme, always a better way, Toyota is showing the hydrogen-powered concept car called the FCVR. Now, not only is this a great-looking car, but its only emissions are water vapor. Hi, I'm Matt Troyer, and we are at the North American International Auto Show in the Toyota display and talk about Wakudoki. Heart-pounding excitement here in the motorsports area, a very exciting area for Toyota, kicked off by this right behind me. This is the brand new NASCAR Cup car that will debut in February at the Daytona 500, featuring that purpose-built V8 engine that makes 850 horsepower. And how would you like to go 200 miles an hour in this ride? We've also got one suspended in the air for a unique perspective of the car, and beneath it, that purpose-built V8 engine. All right, now we're inside the Camry that will debut in February for the Daytona 500. Other cars on display here include Kyle Busch's Rowdy Edition Camry that he built for the Toyota Dream Build Challenge. He was actually the winner of that. And the Camry Funny Car. 330 miles an hour top speed on that, and 0 to 100 in 0.8 seconds. That's a Toyota rocket.
At the International Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas in January 2013, Toyota Motor Corporation and Lexus unveiled the Advanced Active Safety Research Vehicle being tested in the United States. Toyota sent a message to the world about where we are taking the development of advanced driving support technology. Toyota is not aiming to create a car that can drive itself. We're developing automated driving technologies aimed at helping people to drive more safely and skillfully in all conditions. The Advanced Active Safety Research Vehicle uses radar to analyze the driving environment ahead and a LiDAR laser to detect obstacles all around the vehicle. Cameras fixed to the front of the vehicle capture information to monitor and judge traffic situations, including traffic signals and vehicles passing through intersections. The system then judges what to do next and moves the vehicle. Pedestrian detection. Obstacle detection. Toyota hopes to introduce its intelligent driver support system to production vehicles as soon as possible, and is therefore putting special effort into the development of automated driving technologies. Toyota considers intelligent driver support to be a core safety technology. This is why we were one of the first to put a pre-collision system on market vehicles in 2003. When the vehicle ahead brakes suddenly, the pre-collision system sounds an alarm and automatically applies the brakes. The Intelligent Parking Assist system supports maneuvering into parking spaces, allowing semi-automatic parking without the driver handling the steering wheel. Intelligent Clearance Sonar helps prevent accidents caused by pedal misapplication when parking. These safety technologies are constantly evolving into even more advanced driving support technologies, thanks to Toyota's automated driving research. The Pedestrian Avoidance Steer Assist function detects potential collisions and alerts the driver. If braking alone will not prevent a collision, the vehicle automatically steers in an attempt to avoid the collision. When a vehicle is being driven on a highway or other major road, lane trace control aids steering and keeps the vehicle on an optimal driving line within the lane. By sharing acceleration and deceleration information with surrounding vehicles through vehicle-to-vehicle communication based on ITS technology, Cooperative Adaptive Cruise Control allows vehicles to maintain safe distances from one another. These advanced technologies will be installed not only in luxury vehicles but also in cars such as compacts. Rather than aiming for cars that drive themselves, Toyota's automated driving technology is aimed at helping people to drive more safely and skillfully in all conditions. In the super-aged society of the future, these technologies will enable all drivers to travel in safety and with peace of mind. We envision a society that values mobility, where the driver is in full control. A society in which social systems reduce traffic congestion, minimizing CO2 emissions and time lost during travel. At Toyota, the ultimate goal is contributing towards the elimination of traffic fatalities and injuries.
You always get beaten up on the water if you crash. You will crash if you want to get better. Push yourself and just know that it will hurt. I'm Anne Valvatne and I'm a kite surfer. I've been to so many spots. I think Norway has this roughness in the nature, in the landscape, which brings something special to the sport. When I was a kid, it was very difficult for me to sit still. My parents had a hard time actually to keep me quiet for the dinner. I didn't have time for those things. And this has absolutely followed me through life. I'm still not very good at sitting still, at relaxing. I need to move, I need to train, I need to be in the water to be happy, to feel good and be satisfied. Everyday life, I feel kind of restless. When I go kite surfing, I feel quiet. I feel like I can breathe. Kite surfing is insanely fast. It can be a bit risky, actually. You should absolutely know when you should enter the water. And also, you should actually be able to watch the sky, to watch the nature. If there are dark clouds arriving and everything else is clear, you should actually know that this could be a bit unsafe. Don't do any risks. I really like to improve myself, to get better, to learn new tricks. A day without sport is for me a day where I actually feel bad. I need to force myself to take a day off because my body needs it, but it's hard. I always have this need to feel, to move, to experience something. And this is exactly what kite surfing does to me.
My vision of safety is still dominated by the topic of accident-free driving. The S-Class embodies everything that is currently possible in terms of technology and quality in the automotive industry. Here, we see the stereo camera as used in the new S-Class. It features two cameras, one on the right and one on the left. The stereo camera not only allows us to make three-dimensional measurements, it also enables us to recognize directions of movement quickly and clearly. This means we can extrapolate the direction of a vehicle cutting across an intersection or the direction of a pedestrian or cyclist. The stereo camera enables us to view the traffic on the road in 3D and can be linked to the vehicle's magic body control system so that the passengers barely notice a thing. Those major bumps that mean you sit like this in the vehicle, you suddenly find yourself sitting quite still as the vehicle glides over them. We've also launched the new steering assist in the S-Class, which aids the driver with lateral support. After a few minutes, the driver will have adapted to the system because it's highly intuitive. The S-Class therefore supports the driver without preempting his or her actions. This is the basis for the future of independent driving, and we've moved some way towards this already, with the stop-and-go pilot, for example. When you think about what this all means, the S-Class for me, it all goes back to the very first car. It represented the pinnacle of technological engineering of its day, and the S-Class continues in this tradition. It continues to redefine the car.
Attention Assist can help you when driving at night or on long monotonous journeys by monitoring your attentiveness. If the driver shows signs of fatigue or increasing inattentiveness, the assistance system will suggest taking a break. To activate the assistant, use the buttons on the multifunction steering wheel to select the Assistance menu item. Then select Attention Assist and press OK to activate or deactivate it. The Assistant's graphic menu displays whether the assistant is activated. Attention Assist is active at speeds between 80 and 180 km per hour. It evaluates various criteria, such as your steering characteristics and other parameters, such as the time and the length of the journey. And in doing so, recognizes steering patterns which are typical signs of fatigue. If lapses in concentration are detected, the system triggers a visual and an audible warning. The system can help to prevent accidents. However, it is no substitute for a well-rested and attentive driver. The Eco Start Stop function reduces your vehicle's fuel consumption and emissions by switching off the engine when stopped. The engine is automatically restarted to pull away. The Eco Start Stop function is activated automatically as soon as you start the engine. To activate or deactivate the function while driving, press the Eco button in the center console. If the Eco Start Stop function is activated, this is shown by the indicator lamp lighting up and by the Eco symbol being shown in the multifunction display. Automatic engine switch-off can only take place if the vehicle complies with important criteria, such as the correct engine temperature and a sufficient battery charge status. The Eco symbol is shown in green if all the conditions are met. On vehicles with a manual transmission, the Eco Start Stop function switches the engine off automatically if you brake the vehicle, select neutral N, and release the clutch pedal. The engine starts again as soon as you depress the clutch or the accelerator pedal. On vehicles with an automatic transmission, the engine is switched off automatically if you brake your vehicle to a standstill in transmission positions D or N. If you remove your foot from the brake or accelerate, the engine will also be started again here. The Eco display can be found in the trip menu. The display provides feedback on how economical your driving characteristics are. Your driving style is accessed using the acceleration, constant, and coasting categories. The calculation starts at 50% when the journey is started. A higher percentage count indicates a more economical driving style. Moderate acceleration, constant speeds, avoiding unnecessary acceleration and deceleration, anticipatory driving, keeping your distance, and early release of the accelerator contribute to receiving a good assessment. Also observe the gear shift recommendations and drive in Drive Program E if your vehicle has an automatic transmission.
Here at the 2014 North American International Auto Show, Toyota features exciting innovation and inspiring new concept vehicles and models. Come on everyone, let's embrace and share good ideas that imagine a better world. The fabulous FT1 concept is paving the way for Toyota. A coupe built with awareness for the pleasure of driving, the pinnacle of Culti Design Research's 40th year of development. The FT1 by all means inherits the crystal of Toyota's technology, contains a stronger design element with rational and functional product elements. In our hybrid vehicle zone, well, first off, let me introduce you to our Prius family. We have our third generation Prius, our Prius plug-in hybrid, the Prius C, and the Prius V. These are followed by our Highlander hybrid, Camry hybrid, and Avalon hybrid. And this year's booth also features the futuristic hydrogen fuel cell vehicle called the FCV. There's always a better way if you can get behind the wheel of an intelligent hybrid vehicle. Running stylish and tough, showing extra large and powerful vehicles is right here in our truck and SUV zone. We have the Tundra, Sequoia, FJ Cruiser, Land Cruiser, Tacoma, 4Runner, Highlander, and RAV4. And there are even more exciting Toyota vehicles, including the Avalon, Camry, Corolla, Sienna, Venza, and Yaris. The Toyota FV2 is a concept car that expresses Toyota's fun-to-drive philosophy. It captures the driver's emotion and connects directly with the needs of the owner. Toyota is the only full-line manufacturer that offers the STAR safety system as standard. And visitors can also get behind the wheel of an FT1 simulator and experience the excitement of driving a Toyota sports car coupe. Toyota, let's go places. Here at the North American International Auto Show, the fabulous FT1 concept paves the way for Toyota's future. A coupe built with awareness for the pleasure of driving, the pinnacle of Culti Design Research's 40th year of development. The FT1, by all means, inherits the crystal of Toyota technology, contains a stronger design element with rational and functional product elements. This year's main showstopper at the North American International Auto Show is right here, Toyota's FT1. We're here at the North American International Auto Show. I'm Jordan Carson, and today everyone's thinking of fuel economy. We're here in the hybrid vehicle zone, so first off, let me introduce you to the Prius family. We have the third generation Prius, the Prius C, the Prius V, and the Prius plug-in hybrid. That's followed by the Highlander hybrid, as well as the Camry hybrid. This year's booth also features the all-electric vehicle RAV4 EV. We also have a fuel cell vehicle, which is the next evolution of Toyota cars running on purely hydrogen. This is called the hero of Toyota, the FCV concept. So, as you can see, Toyota always gives you a better way.
My name is Chris Chase. I write for an automotive website called autofocus.ca, and we're in the 2014 BMW 435i Coupe, and this car is competing in the sports and performance over $50,000 category. It's pretty typical BMW. It's got the company's twin turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, which is very strong, very powerful. It is a lot of fun to drive fast. It handles well too. Very responsive steering and suspension. On a curvy road, it's probably one of the most entertaining cars that you can buy in its price range. It's a very, very functional interior. The seats are very comfortable and they're very supportive, which is perfect in a car like this, because this is a car that makes you want to drive enthusiastically. It has auto start stop, so the engine turns off when you're stopped at a light, comes back on when you push the clutch to the floor. The shifter has a nice light feel. BMW transmissions have felt like this for a long time. They still feel wonderful to drive. It's easy to shift. The seats provide a lot of lateral support for when you're cornering. With the xDrive all-wheel drive system, you end up with a car that is entertaining to drive. It's an extra level of confidence that I think makes a car like this a better value